And welcome to Tonic Live. Hello everyone and welcome to Tonic Live.
Now there will be sound.
Is there sound now?
Are we with you?
How are you?
Hello.
You missed the brilliant intro. It was one of the best we've ever done as well.
Yeah.
It's too bad.
It's weird how we always seem to have the best intros when there's no sound.
Yeah, weird that, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Tonic Live. If you've just joined us with sound, what this show is Ali gives you a demonstration of one of our brand new launches, and that launch happens to be this Friday, the new pattern panels and centerpiece sentiments. And they're launching 10 AM Friday on Achanda with Jodie. So yeah, Ali's just talking us through what she's going to make today.
And I'm just going through the dies at the moment. So we have 3 new sentiments. So the first one is With All My Love, which is a beautiful sentiment that could be male or female. Not too flowery, not a lot of flourishes on there. So definitely one for the pot. Then we have Special Couple. No, we don't. We have Special Friend. Where did the couple come into this?
We need to do that sentiment.
This is a beautiful one. You know, it could be that you just want to say to someone, you've been there for me, you know, I've been through a tough time, or maybe they're going through a tough time. I think that's a gorgeous sentiment and a beautiful heart behind it as well.
I think that kind of sentiment, so those kind of cards as well, are so special because it's not like a birthday where, you know, it happened, you know, like you know, it's inevitable that you know that's going to happen and everyone does cards for. It's something to say, okay, I was thinking about what you did and thank you very much. So that's yeah, those cards means the most.
It could still go on a birthday card.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah, definitely.
So again, it's when everybody's got friends. Well, we hope everybody's got friends anyway.
We're your friends if you're watching anyway.
Exactly.
So don't worry about that.
We're there for you.
Send us the card.
And the last one then is Best Wishes. And it's got a beautiful wreath going around it with some lovely, I hope I can be closer, lovely roses in there. You can snip out the best wishes if you want to, or you can just use the best wishes on its own without the outside, because you've just got little lines on the side that can be snipped easily. So 3 beautiful sentiments there for all occasions.
Meter asking, Achanda does not ship to my country. Whereabouts are you, Meter? If not, what happens is, so these products, they launch on Achanda, so first up, and that's where they have exclusivity for 30 days. Following that 30 days, so I have a few questions this week going on customer service that, when are they available, or they're sold out? Well, we try and get them all back in after that 30 days because the retailers across the UK, then they have them and they have the opportunity to sell them too. So, you know, if you do have a retailer you usually go to, 30 days from the launch, just keep an eye out, put a little note in your diary, and then you should be able to get them. We always try and get them in by that point.
It could well be that you're going to the shows as well, and they should be available in the shows.
That's it, like yeah, Meet mentioned India, yeah. Yeah, if you do look ahead, if you've got a retailer, UK retailer, or anything like that, lots of, you know, Amazon do them as well, so yeah, find out.
There we go. So then we've got some beautiful square background dies. So this one is your patterned lattice, and they're a 2-part die set. So I'll open this up just for you to see. They've got an outer edge, so they're all verso dies, and they've got the pattern. So all the outer edges will change with the patterns. Our next one then is the Botanic Twine. This is a very delicate pattern.
Oh, don't worry, Dan didn't
someone may have unplugged it to use their cable and then didn't plug this one back in.
Oh, I don't.
Are we not live then?
We are still
We are live,
potentially.
yeah.
Just,
Oh, through Wi-Fi.
yeah.
Okay. You know me and techie.
Dan's
just
just
don't
like
do it.
Dan's just
Dan's
crawling
crawling
under
under
the
the tables now.
So if you can still hear us, and it's not, it's not too slow. It's very slow. Right. It should be all smooth again with our super fast Wi-Fi now.
Hopefully we're picking up a bit.
There you go.
So the next one is Botanic Twine. So this is a very delicate, beautiful pattern, but there's lots of little things you can pick out in here. Fabulous for paper piecing, because if you look, you've got little flowers with leaves in lines that you can paper piece. There's lots of patterns you can pick out to this one. Like a little windmill here. I'm sure you are going to see a lot more than we have. You've also got the little Celtic knots in the centre. Beautiful design. And again, the outer edge is a straight edge on that one. Your next one is Tangled Vine. And again, trying to get it with no flare. Again, another beautiful pattern that could be very masculine as well as very feminine. So you're always saying you're stuck for cards for the boys. These are definitely some of them that you could be using.
They were all lovely as well. If you want to do your colouring and things like that, in this nice geometric sort of designs to them.
If you're liking your powders and your sprays and everything like that, these are a fabulous design that you can just lay over the background.
Have you measured them up for everyone?
I believe they were 5 inches, but I will measure them for you now. So the inner die is just under the 5 inches. So that would be about 14.5 centimetres, I reckon. And the outer die on the cutting edge will be 5 inches. So that'll be 15 centimetres. So they're going to fit your 6x6 cards with a beautiful layer as well, an outer layer to fit them. Right, so that's that one. And the last one is Celtic Braid. And again, there's lovely bits to paper piece in this one that will go back into the centres. You've got there's like little cross areas. The more I look at it, the more I see here, because I'm looking on the screen and I can see lovely crosses. And when I'm looking at it here, I'm not seeing it.
And as if you're not from the UK, like Celtic, or when we talk about Celtic designs, the kind of entwining knots and things like that. That's what from a traditional Celtic sort of background. There's Irish, Scottish, Welsh definitely. Have a lot of Celtic designs. Yeah, it's that intertwining.
Cornwall can come into
Cornwall,
that.
yeah.
Brittany. They're
have
all
some
very,
as well,
very Celtic. So if you're looking on the screen, you can see just by here, there's crosses.
So, yeah, maybe like because you can see the twining aspect to it. So I think that they'll see it there. So you've got those curves, because it's not all geometric. They're curved lines as well, and then they're knots and knotting around. Keep cutting out. Are we any better, Sheila?
So that one has almost like.
And we're back.
Hello everyone, we're back. Sorry about that interruption. We should now be moving smoothly. Tell us if we are. Please.
I'm sure you let us
Please
know.
tell us. Please.
Please say it's working.
So all you've missed at the beginning is just us going through the dies and showing you the dies. You haven't missed any of the demo yet, and what we're showing is the brand new pattern panels and the centerpiece sentiments as well. So we're going to go through those now and just show us your makes now, I guess, and we'll kick off that
Okay.
tutorial from now.
So this is the first make. I wanted to get 2 cards from one topper. So that's kind of what I've done today. So this is the first card, and I've used our mica powders, I've used our shimmer powders and our mica mist. So I thought we'd do something a little bit different today because I don't think we've used the 2 of them together. So that's the one card, but I also wanted to get 2 out of it. And as I say, this makes fabulous cards for men. And I thought this one would be a perfect card for a man because it's not too over the top, but it's a nice quick card. And if you like to connect a little stash of cards, these are going to be easy for you to collect and do as well. So I'm going to move everything out the way because I am going to be using the shimmer powders. And if you've seen the state on my desk this week, you'll understand while I'm moving everything out the way.
I think with these 2 cards, what you see is, yeah, because Celtic, it's quite a traditional design.
It is.
But then you know, with Nouveau and things, you bring them right up to date, and you can go back and forth between the 2 if that's what you want.
Yeah. So this is the pattern all cut out. So it's a stunning pattern, absolutely gorgeous. And again, I think this could be male or female. I don't think it's predominantly either. So the first thing I'm going to do is put a little bit of spray glue on the back. So I know you should do this in a aired room.
Closed environment. No, I'm not in a closed environment.
So please don't start coughing, guys. So there's a little bit of glue on there, so we let that just lose a little bit of tack first. And I'll tell you what I'm using. So the 2 shimmer powders I've got, because I was looking at the time of year as well, and we kind of into our autumny colours. So we have Solar Flare and we have Catherine Wheel. So it's the red and yellow colours. And we also have the mica mist, which is our antique gold. What else would it be? So as you can see, I've done this all from plain colour card. So I'm just laying the one over the other and making sure I've pressed it down because I don't want the colour to be going underneath. So I've got my bottle of water, so I'm just giving a little bit of a spritz over the top. I'm not putting too much, just a little bit. And then we have our powders then. So we'll have a little bit of yellow. She says a little bit, as I've got a little bit excited there. But not to worry. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Anyone who is having trouble, just go out of the stream and come back in, and it should be running smooth because it's running smooth on this phone for me here. G'day from Arley Beach, Australia. Hello, Kelly.
Hello.
Sounds great. And yeah, we've got loads of lovely people on as well. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a good week.
And you decide. I'm going to dry it off now, and then I'm going to decide, is that the right colour I want? So I've got a heat gun here. So give me a couple of...
Oh, wine and plugs today. Plugging stuff out,
We're
not plugging things in properly.
So this is when I dry this, I tend to waft the heat around a little bit. Exactly what we tell you not to do when you're using embossing powders.
Your heat gun is becoming a valuable tool with your Nouveau.
Yeah.
Like at the moment, because you've got your expanding mousse, you've got your powders, and these as well, the shimmer powders. So they are, get yourself a heat gun is it's a thing. For the new year as well, you know, we're going to have some cool stuff coming up.
It could be a hairdryer as well. It doesn't have to be a heat gun for this one. So I'm just making sure it's dry and that I haven't missed any spots that I want to go into. So I'm kind of looking here. It's not completely dry yet, but I want a little bit down here because I've missed a spot. So we'll have a little bit of red there. And this is maybe a little bit yellow up here, so we'll have a little bit here.
Jasmine's asking, is this watercolour paper?
No, this is just ordinary paper, Jasmine. There's nothing special about this paper at all. There we are. Right, the other thing I'm going to do, while I've got some wet in this pattern, right, I've cut one out of black here as well, so I'll show you exactly where I've had this pattern from. Oh. When you cut the pattern out, you're going to get these little pieces to wet, and that's where they're from. So they fit directly into the pattern. Don't throw them out because you're going to need them.
You can have lots of nice little designs there with the cutouts now.
So I'm just going to dab these into my mica mist. My shimmer powders. I'm getting more middle today. I had this all over my desk, so I did them all on my desk earlier.
You found room, did you?
Not really.
In that little section that you
in
had.
that 6-inch square. Because that's how I was looking at the moment.
It's like that at the moment. Since you and Karen are on the
We
desk,
went as bad as the
just,
other.
you just encroach on each other's space in the middle.
We did say that. We did say that.
Just pushing each other's stuff like a back across.
We're terrible. And plus, it has been busy.
Catherine did ask this for me earlier. She said, would they be suitable for the kaleidoscope box on the outside?
They're going to be too big for the panels for the kaleidoscope box, but you could put them, cut your panels out of the box and fit these behind. That would be one way you could use it. So I'm just picking up little bits all the way around. So some of the bits are orange, some are yellow, and I'm just picking up all the loose colour that's there.
And as Kelly says on YouTube, those little pieces could be stacked together to make a flower embellishment then.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Kelly.
Right, so that's where we are, and now I'm going to pop some mica mist on here. And this gives it, I know what I haven't done, I'm giving it a shake.
Give it a shake.
So the mica's still in the bottom. I was thinking I wasn't seeing much mica.
There's a few little bits with the mica mist and how to use them best, which we're going to be filming some videos on as well. So just to give you some tips on how to use them, because I think some of these products, if you didn't see them at launch, maybe you're a little bit confused as to what each of them does and what their things are. So yeah, they're going to come very, very soon. So yeah, lots to look forward to with
My
those.
tip for these now, what I'm going to do when I go back upstairs, I am going to be taking out, let me show you, take your top off, pop that in some clean water and just press it until it comes through clean, because you need to make sure there's no mica left in the little top part. So just keep flushing it until it runs clean, and then you can pop it back in the bottle and it's ready to go for next time then. Right, so now let's dry all this. We won't be long now.
While you're doing that, Joan's with us. Hi Joan, hope you're okay. Hope you're feeling, hope your knee is on the mend and you got crafting again. Yeah, Ruby said, yeah, Kelly likes, Ruby likes Kelly's idea with doing it. Not sure if I missed my answer to my question earlier. What does the Tonic top-ups go live, please? So Sue's asking that. I'll answer it when the heat gun's not on, because I think that's quite an important thing.
If you want to show those flowers on there.
I will, yeah.
No, that one.
I'll show them both.
Go on then.
Go on then.
Those are the flowers.
So there's the one of the cards, and I'll show you the second one. There's the flowers.
They are the flowers that's been created. This was a fabulous idea that Edna picked up on. And we looked at the flowers, thought they were beautiful, but it didn't twig in the office exactly what she'd used. So I am sorry, Edna, I pinched your idea. I hope you don't mind. I'm nearly done.
And you can check out loads of the awesome stuff that the girls have done for this show. So the design team, they put cards together using the dies and using the sentiments before the show, and we send them up to Jodie, and then Jodie, along with her own mates, puts them together on the show. So
there we are.
You can check out all those in the official Tonic Facebook group, because all the samples get a picture taken of them and sent up. So if you're thinking of inspiration or haven't seen something today that maybe you think that you would like to do, check in there because there's loads of stuff. There's a beautiful box from Vicky, loads of other really, really cool stuff. So check that out.
There we are. Oops.
Do we have to be particularly gentle with that then, or is that going to throw away anyway?
No, that's my two cards.
Of course. Sorry.
That's my two cards in one. So there's your one panel with your beautiful pattern. I mean, you've got lovely bits around here, which I've used to cut the heart out of on the second card. So the heart here has been cut out of the scraps. So don't throw them away because there's little areas that you can use, even just on this little bit of an outside here. Right, so we better make a start, hadn't we? So this is the one we're going to use first, but I'm just going to give the counter a little wipe because I don't know if you can see around here, we're looking a little bit gold.
Edna says you're welcome, Ali. Lol.
Oh, thank you, Edna.
Yeah, check out Edna's
I'm a bit of a
vlogs
tea
here.
leaf today. There we are. I mean, what you can do as well with your baby wipes, they make awesome flowers as well. Don't put them in the bin. You're cleaning up wipes.
Do you ever throw anything out, Al, or is it?
You have to
It's
recycle.
just, is that why the
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Exactly. It's our future. Please don't throw it away.
Exactly, exactly. Right, so my next bit now is I've got my card. So here's my, I thought I would do it in a different colour because I wanted to show a little bit different of what different colours with different things look like. So I've cut the square aperture in the centre of the card. And I didn't have a base card, so I've just used A4 card. It's a 7x7 square and I've just joined it along the back. So I'm just going to cut this to a size that fits there. So it's just a trim down along the edges, or actually we've got a guillotine here.
I think Ruby was talking about the previous section and she said, oh, can you cut that before you pull them apart to make it easier to handle?
You can, you certainly can, but it's fine to handle. You know, there's no problem at all handling this. It's not delicate at all. You know, it's still quite robust. So I'm just going to trim just a little bit bigger. I'm not being overly fussy here because you're not going to see it.
We probably don't talk about the tools that much when we use them on here, but yeah, this is the Tim Holtz skillet. Yeah, 160E if you're looking for that online. You'll see it in all the crafters videos that you no doubt watch on YouTube. So yeah, if you're never sure on the tools that we use or anything like that, let us know because 95% of them are Tonic tools. So yeah, ask us and we'll let you know.
You can get a little bit of the shimmer powders coming off, as you can see. So if you don't like that side of it, what I meant to do with me, and I didn't do it, is give it a seal with some cheap hairspray. And that'll keep everything in place then. Okay, glue, that's what I'm looking for now. So we'll have a nice bit of glue. And I'm using our Nouveau glue, Nouveau Deluxe Adhesive, which should be available in the shops.
Yeah, for the first time in ages.
I know.
So check that out. It always goes fast. If you are looking for that glue, check it out in retail.
It is in at the moment.
It is in.
So I'm just going to run a little bit right around the edge here. And I'm kind of looking for the middle-ish because it does all match up. So that's looking about right to me. So there's my card started, and that's not bad for the centre. So then I've got another layer then that I've cut that I'm going to cover the inside with because I want to keep it all nice and tidy and keep my workings covered. Because you don't always want to give away your secrets either.
No.
I don't mind giving them away, but you don't want to tell your recipient what you've done.
She's breaking the crafters code here.
I am.
That's for you. You're within the crafters circle, so you're allowed.
Well, exactly. So there we go. There's a layer for my inside. Give it a press down. So there's the start of our card. that may
love
be
that, isn't it?
as far as you want to
Yeah,
go.
I really like it.
You may not want to put anything else on there, but if you do, I've done some frames. So I've used these with our layering frames. So the one that I've cut in the middle, I've cut this one size bigger on the inner frame, and 3 die sizes out on the next frame. And then I've put some foam on the back.
You can do a bit of like wall art if you wanted to, or home decor stuff with
This
these.
could be wall art.
Because they're lovely for, you know, you just, like build them up into different sizes, because if you put them together, they all line up.
Exactly.
And you can do that and have like a, because that's what we got pretty much in me and Amanda's. We got like one big canvas on a wall of the almost identical design.
Fantastic.
Loads of people loving their kits that have arrived.
Brill.
And so hopefully you're all enjoying that. The next kit reveal, so kit 15 is revealed on Monday. We're going to be doing that at 4 o'clock and unveiling that, and that's UK time, so wherever you are in the world. What else have we got?
Actually, I think that one, I'll tell you what I've done now. I'll tell you the sizing, because this one, I think there's 3 sizes between them. So the one I've used for the card is that one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 6th one in on your set of layering dies. So this one is the 5th. It's got one larger, and I've used the outer die. So then there are 3 dies in the middle then. So I've come in one, missed one, and come in one again for the next layer. So we've got 2 layers on here. So let me just see if I can get this central. I'm not going to faff forever. There we are.
And these pattern panels, these are available on Friday 10 AM with Jodie on a Chanda, along with the sentiments, which we're going to come to in a moment.
So we've got a nice bit of depth there. I don't know whether you can we see the, there we are. You can see the depth there. If you don't like seeing your tape here, especially when you've got a black card, just run around that with a black alcohol pen, a marker. So there's the starters there. Then we have what I was showing you earlier. I was drying these. So we have nice colours in these. And I've got my ball tool. So we're just going to shape these. Just run, these are still a little bit damp. Doesn't matter, because sometimes they shape better when they're damp. Just run the tool around the edges. And then in the centre, just push it down. That's one.
Yeah, loads of people, you know, you can use your kits you're getting this month in combination with these. Well, you got your calligraphy pen, a few people mentioning the surprise gift as well, as people are happy with. So yeah, check that out. I know Teresa asked, is kit 14 any good? Of course we're going to say this, but if take the people in the groups commenting, the people who enjoy that, it's beautiful kits every month. The design team, yeah, they're masters at doing it, putting it together every month.
They do, and they all work together. They sit and they decide what colours they're going to use as opposed, to match with the die set, and then they look at the Nouveau. What are we going to have that we can use with this die set? They certainly spend a lot of time putting it all together. The reason I'm poking this gently, that sounds awful, doesn't it? Is because it's still a bit wet. So if I put too much pressure, I'm going to, because I've got a tiny little centre, there we are, like that, I would rip it, as I've just done. But it doesn't matter, we can still use it.
Shannon just ordered a tangerine from the US. She's so excited to be able to now get some bigger box dies again, to find the Tonic dies are slow to the to the US and kind of North America. We're trying to get more and more out there as we can of those bigger dies. I know a lot of you do enjoy those, but yeah, you're going to see more and more. You're going to see those. You're going to see them at your favourite retailers in the US. And yeah, I know your shipping can be a lot from the US to Canada, more than you would think. So yeah, we're working all the time to try and make as much Tonic product available as we can.
So there we are, there's our little flowers. So we're going to pop these. The other thing I've done as well, I've cut some little leafy branches. Whoops. And these are our cutesy sprigs, I think they're called. I have brought them with me. Cutesy spray. So this is from this die set. The number for it is 2430 if you're looking for it. And they're a gorgeous sprig. So we're just going to pop these on the corner, just about there. I should have brought my glue gun and I've forgotten, but never mind. We'll be fine with glue. So just pop a little bit of glue in place. I know I'm making a bit of a pig's ear, but ear. It's very Welsh, that is.
Pig's ear.
Pig's ear. But we can stick our flowers. Any mistakes, you know what we say. Pop a butterfly,
Pop
a
a
flower.
ribbon,
Make sure I got this open in the right way now.
Just have a box of butterflies, ribbons, flowers on hand.
And you'll be fine.
Any mistake.
You don't need anything else.
There you go. You're done.
Right, just make sure that you're not, because this is the base of your card. So try and make sure that there's not too much sticking over the base. And then we've got one more that I made earlier. So it's a slightly different colour, so I'm going to tuck that one underneath. Because I'm liking the richer colours that I've just made now. So there we go in. And the last bit that I've got here is Special Friend. And I've cut it in a marigold, and I've also cut it in a satin. So you can see it's a fair size die, it's not a little die. This is, we're in inches again, I'm afraid, but this is from side to side is 4.5 inches by 3 1/4 inches. So we're looking at, what are we looking at? 8.5 by about 11 centimetres. So it is a pretty sizable die.
Yeah, one of our biggest sentiments that we've done, I think. I can't think of a.
You know, if you've got a
Biggest set of
special
sentiments.
friend, you want to make that friend feel as though they're really special.
But you know, also if you're limited in the dies that you've got, maybe you just started out in die cutting, a nice big sentiment or something like that, it takes up a lot of the the space in your card that you maybe don't have to think about then. And you've got the panels as well. The panels got your background, sentiments have got you on top like there. So yeah, you don't. It's a good starter, if you are with these, and you're going to get sort of a layer and die with it as well.
Yeah,
included.
If I was starting out in die cutting, say you've got somebody now who's really interested and you're thinking, I'd like to get them started, but I don't know where. I would look at a layering die set, a couple of sentiments. So maybe you want like a happy birthday, maybe a thank you. What cards do they send? What sort of person are they? If they like to send lots, some people send cards for every occasion. You could have a just to say sentiment, so that will cover everything. Best wishes, that covers your weddings and everything else. And I would have maybe a couple of butterflies and a couple of flowers, and that will start you off. That will send you on a path that you will never get off, because you just want to do one thing after the other.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to pop this sentiment up on the corner here. So I got a little bit of glue there, and that's where our sentiment's going to sit.
I think we're asking about so first of all, somebody said, when is the next craft kit going on sale? That's from Monday at 4 p.m. It will be, so Monday, I think that's the 8th, from 4 p.m. The kit begins. People giving suggestions as well, fantasy and things like that. Loads of people love, much more popular than probably people would think, like fantasy, mystical, fairy. Our fairies have been some of the most popular dies we've ever done.
They have.
Yeah, dragons. That would be an awesome kit. So yeah, definitely put that up for them. And Nuvo drops cover little smudges and mistakes. That's me how I know.
They certainly do.
Make a lot of mistakes, that's what Shannon says. That's it,
So again, the only thing I've changed on this from the other card is the colour. And I think it's back to front, but we won't argue about that one.
Don't worry about that one.
But they're two different, very different cards. The feeling of them is different. So again, look at the colours you're using. So there's our first card.
Well, something like that, because it looks a bit stained glassy and that, like you could use it as a, a sympathy card as well with that, the black and
Tell
things.
you what you could do, Catherine. You know you've saying about your kaleidoscopes. Make your backgrounds like this. Spray your backgrounds. Ink your backgrounds. Make a stencil to start with. And then you can die cut that pattern then out of the plain side panels to put onto your box. Because you can also, these patterns will also extend. And you can fill an A4 sheet with these patterns. They will just carry on rolling. So you can cut out a big A4 sheet and you've got an A4 stencil. So that would be another idea for you.
Before we continue, Sue did ask about the TTUP UPs. All right, so that's the Tonic top-ups, right? So Dan's got lots of info for you on this. I'll go through it like briefly. Anything I missed, Dan, I'll let you know. So
put me on the spot.
If you received in a kit, you receive a leaflet referring to Tonic top-ups. And what they are, so mid-month now, around the time that the vault will be coming out this month, we're going to be making available previous items which were in the kit, like full versions of those. And also, if you are a kit subscriber, you're going to get a discount off that website. So if you are an active subscriber, you're going to get, how much is it down?
10%.
Yeah, 10% off the website. So there's some of the the pros for it, and that applies to the US website as well on there. So if you are a kit subscriber, yeah, it's a benefit of it, and you're going to get a discount on some of the items which have been in it previously, so you can top it up.
Awesome. Why wouldn't you want a discount?
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, just a reward for being a subscriber, I guess, and you can just make the most of it.
So yeah, so it's anyone with a monthly or a quarterly subscription. There is a Tonic top-ups page on the Craft Kit website and on the US website as well. If you want to be the first to know when that officially becomes available, I know it's going to be mid-month. There's kind of like the vagueness that we're going for at the moment. But if you want to sign up to the newsletter, we'll send out an email as soon as it becomes available, and then you can be the first to know when that is done as well. We've also doing free postage for any orders over £20 in the UK. We're not 100% sure on postage outside of the UK as of yet. It will probably be similar-ish to what you're paying for the monthly subscription at the moment. And yeah, that's about it.
That's it. But
loads
more info to come on this.
It's all the products minus the die and stamp sets that are featured in the kit. So all the papers, all the Nuvo, loads of all the stuff really, tools, whatever really.
There you go.
Excellent. So I've cut one of the die cuts in black as well. And I'll tell you what I'll do. If I bring one of these layers down, because you're not going to see it. So I've cut the die cut in black exactly the same as I've cut into my pattern. And I'm just laying it down. Obviously I've still got the glue on the back of here because it's a repositionable glue. And I'm just offsetting this pattern very, very slightly because I want to see a little bit of the black layer underneath. I can move it when it goes down. I'm just being a bit dithery. There we are. So you get a nice little shadow as you're going around. There we are. So if you look at that, you can see that there's a nice little black. I'm hoping you can see it anyway. You see there's a black shadow just underneath, yeah. So then we're going to use our die, and I'm using one from one of the other sets because I can, and I've just realised I've not got any tape, and I don't think you boys had tape here Monday, did you?
I am the worst person to look for anything ever, but I'll see if I can.
As we discovered, nearly every show we have actually beforehand.
Anything which is
well, everything.
I can't see it, so.
Well, don't worry because I will go
no
on
chance.
the hoof.
No.
We'll just hope. Don't worry.
Go on, you're gonna go
I'm going to go for it.
I'm sure everyone does that.
As an example, earlier today, couldn't find the heat gun. And no one was looking in that corner from the other side of the room.
Touching my head. It was
from
like
the other side of the room and went, isn't that it there? And we're like, oh, yeah.
if it's not
And
where I
there it
think it
was.
is, then it's not. Then
It's
I
never,
won't find
it's
it.
not anywhere.
So we'll just hope that this goes through. Hang on. I'm just gonna. I've got 3 pieces of card here, not 2 like I wanted. That's why he's not going through.
So you're asking about the leaf blisters. If they're on order and coming in, they'll be available on the site too.
Yes,
Just as those are the leaf blisters.
they should hopefully be in. I'm fairly sure they are on order, and they will be in hopefully for that then as well.
But
so.
that will be the place which they are available. So those
Yeah.
those top ups then. So they'll be there. But if you did purchase us previously and you're not a subscriber, you'll still be able to purchase those blisters on there then to top it up.
Right, bear with me a sec, because I didn't really want to stick this card to the back. That was not my initial plan. There we are. That's it. So we'll have another go.
Ruby only missing kit 1. That's it. You've got a decent collection there.
Oh
That's
my
a big
word.
collection.
Kit 1, if 5 points for anyone who can guess it, but it was the hedgehog one. Was the very first Tonic Craft Kit we did. So yeah, like a few ago, and they were talking in the office today about because they're designing ahead of time where you're looking at kit 24, and it's just like wait, this.
Scary.
I
You know, when you start
know.
numbering the months in
Yeah.
your life, like you realise, like how quickly time goes, and all the cool like ones we've done like so far. So check it out if you haven't. If you're interested at all, toniccraftkit.co.uk. You won't be able to buy anything at the moment, but as of Monday at 4 p.m, the new kit will be available. And it's like a pre-order for the rest of the month then. But yeah, these guys here, the centerpiece sentiments and the panels, you'll be able to buy them from Friday. At 10 a.m. with Jodie on Chanda TV, which is a UK shopping channel.
We're not totally straight, but I'm hoping you'll forgive me on that bit.
No.
No, not at all.
Sorry, no.
No.
Soz.
Verdict is passed. It's a no.
Soz.
Everyone will forgive you. Susan,
What you can do if you're not happy, you can always put a frame around it.
Yeah, I didn't see them as sort of home decor until I saw it on here, and then. Yeah, you're cool. It can make a rusted sort of effect, like these kind of are. You could do some cool stuff. If you've got any of our recent Nouveau launches, they're going to go great with this.
So this would be waste, but you've got lots of bits around the edges that you can use. There's little bits down here you can see where the mica spray is coated. They can still be used, so don't throw your stuff out. I'm just going to glue these layers together.
Aisha's dog Charlie just came into the conservatory and sat next to me, and he's watching. Woof woof, everyone.
Oh,
Woof woof, Charlie.
Woof woof. Oh, bless.
He's going to love Pet Window Kit. He's going to love Kit 14. It's his
Oh,
favourite.
I can't wait to see everybody's
I saw
bits
one.
with
I think it was Isha who put the first one up earlier. I loved it. It's because you did like a minimal sort of colour. A lot like Paola's the one that
Excellent.
she did. It's just a cool. That's all you needed in the centre was the window.
That's it. You put as much or as little as you want on these cards. Sometimes you've got to make a quick card, and other days you've got all day to spend on it.
Definitely. We're back Friday as well. Friday 4 p.m. For the Show Tonic Showcase, where we're going to be showing your cards with a nighttime theme. Like some of these are quite nighttime.
They are.
In their
they
colours.
are. Well, I try to adhere to your rules.
That's all. That's why we set them. It's strictly enforced. Any idea of price on these, just so I can be ready? Chanda set the price on them.
The RRPs for the individual panels are $15.99. So each panel set is $15.99. And I believe the sentiments are $10.99. I believe, but that is not like the Chanda bundle price will be different and less than that. But the individual pricing is that, I believe.
They give you some deals on there as well,
Yeah.
so you'll be able to check all that out.
Oh, don't they just? They have some marvellous
They do.
deals.
That's it. That's what they do best. Sheila, hello from California. Love these tutorials, Ali.
Oh,
Sheila.
thank you.
I'm sure everyone does. Everyone does. We had a cat called Charlie, says Marcia.
So I've got a little bit of black ribbon. Again, I'm tying in the theme. And again, I wanted to keep it quite masculine. So I'm just wrapping that around the middle. And I can get it off. It will now.
Billy says I'm in 100% better mood after a live.
Oh, bless
Thank
you, Billy.
We're in 100% better mood, but it happened at 4 o'clock.
In we just.
Yeah.
There we go. So there's my ribbon, looking terribly not straight there at all. So we'll straighten that up, because I can't have a wonky ribbon.
No.
You just
Heaven
can't.
forbid.
Heaven forbid, yes. Heaven forbid.
Thing is, like, loads of this can be adjusted. Like
Exactly.
you can just go, oh, okay, it didn't work first
It
time.
didn't work, take
So,
it
you know,
off,
take
put
it
it
off.
back on. And I did have a piece of white card. I'll pop the white card down on the counter so you can see what I'm up to. So I've got a 6x6 card base, and then I'm just going to pop this onto the card base. But I had a little bit of depth on the other one, so I think I'll put this one flat. Again, we're ringing the differences this time. You know, we've gone from black to white. As I say, I mean, I didn't get it smack bang in the centre when I cut it, but with no tape, I don't think we've done too badly. So I've cut the sentiments again. This is with all my love. I've used the black satin, and again, I've cut it in black. So we're going to glue these in place. A little bit of tiny bits of glue on the back. You don't want too much if you're gluing onto satin or mirror card. You just want enough for the glue just to hold, because otherwise you find it makes a terrible mess on your card. You listen to my hints?
I'm listening. I've got. Is that it? Is that
I'm
some
giving
sort of
them
thing for
hints
Monday?
for Monday,
Yeah,
alright?
Monday. I don't know. Ideas for the next Monday. We'll quite enjoy mixing it up and seeing what kind of thing. If you want to, we could do a batch battle again, or we could do a. I quite enjoyed the card swap back and forth. I thought it was quite fun. Like, we've got to get, like Jodie said on the comments, you've got to get you and Karen to a card swap back and forth. God, 2 people who can make cards doing it back and forth. Imagine the power of the card.
We do laugh, me and Karen, though. We do say we're morphing into each other.
I walk in the room, so they craft rooms. I'll ask them something about, you know, a card or something. It's like, hello, how are you? You know, it's like said at the same time now. Hiya, darling. Like,
Yeah.
like robots.
Hiya, lovely.
Hiya, lovely. How are you today?
We are morphing, I'm sure of it. I am sure. So I forgot to bring my foam pads, but I did bring my dimensional tape. So we'll just pop a bit of that on the back, and then we'll stick this in place. And we've actually not done badly for time.
I know, and we had a little break as well.
I
We had a little
know.
intermission.
I was worried that I would get it all
Not a deliberate
done.
one.
No, no.
Just checking I've got this the right way.
We had an intermission for like chalk ices. Do you know where, like,
Yeah.
where you have them at the
That's
theatre?
got to be done,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Cornetto.
Got to be done.
Dan goes around with a torch. And
Yeah.
just-
Now I've got a heart here as well that I cut out earlier. So this kind of came from where the waist is around the outside. That's what I'm saying, don't throw it.
My local cinema used to do that as well. We used to have an intermission. And,
If you can find a decent spot. to
There
do
we
it.
go.
Well, go on,
there's
Dan.
your card.
I'll show it on the top.
Go on
the top
then,
and we'll
we'll
get
do
it.
top cap.
There you go. So hopefully you pick up some colours and shine, because that's what this one's all about. You
Love
can see
the
all the
colours.
colours and shine.
Love the colours in these.
And the sentiment gives you like an opportunity to, you know, colour that heart as you want. Like, that's got a lovely sort of fade effect, like ombre kind
Well,
of.
that's what you're going to look at. Have a look at your colours. Take your die. Let's get the die out, shall we? We've got a bit of time. So get your die and kind of move it around. Look at it. See what colours you think. You know, a heart had to have a bit of red in it for me. So I had a little look. You get a backing plate with these dies as well, guys, as you've seen. So they're a 2-part die set. So there's your heart in the centre, and I kind of went around and thought, no, that would be too gold for me there. If I bring it into the middle and then you can see, that would be too much gold. So then I brought it around, a little bit pinky. No, I don't like that. So I would probably go round about there, because the only bit I want is what's inside that heart. You can also look over here, you've got some lovely sheen over here as well. That could be another possibility I would like. But you just keep going and see which bits you like. It may be that you do want a yellow.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think you match, correspond that one up with the rest of your card or colour combos.
Exactly.
And go like that. Just in lovely comments, says Tonic is quickly becoming a brand I cannot live without, and he says my medium a game changer. Oh,
awesome, nice. Awesome. I mean, you could see earlier how quick I cleaned it up.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, I have made a mess, but it doesn't take long to wipe it up.
Danny Carriasso, a regular on YouTube. Hi everyone, do I see new sentiments? Yeah, all of these available.
Danny.
So the centerpiece sentiments is their title, and they're just larger sentiments for the middle of your card or for the side, something to eye-catching.
We haven't done a large sentiment for many years now. I think the last lot we did was probably when I started here, and we had quite a lot of large sentiments then. But we have With All My Love, Best Wishes with the wreath around it, and Special Friend. And everybody should have a special friend.
There you go. So you can check all that. They're launching 10 AM UK time on a channel TV this Friday with Jodie. And yeah, Dawny, oh hello my lovelies, very late to the party. Dawny, you've missed it all. We talked about you non-stop for the whole 55 minutes. Hey Dawny, hope you're okay. Yeah, lovely crafter Dawny, check out her work online. Yes, the moment I saw a demo I knew I'd have it. Yeah, loads of people saw that Tim Hod's demo, and that's where they got the glass mat. But you can check these panels as well. They're out on Friday too.
This is quite weird because I'm looking at the screen in front of me, and the pattern I'm seeing here when I look down is very different to what's on the screen.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm seeing the definite 4 squares when I'm looking on the screen, but when you look straight ahead at it, you don't even see those 4 squares. It's quite bizarre. So I would say cut them out, put them on the floor even, and have a good look at them. Take a photo of them, because sometimes you see something different in a photograph that you don't see when you actually look at the die or the die cut.
Yeah, because there's floral elements to that. There's the wind, the wind of the wires, geometric sort of bits to it too. So there's lots of. That's the good thing about patterns and things like that, is that you can link them all up, and you can put these together, can't you? So they'll go into a bigger design.
Yes, these will all link together, and you can make a full A4 sheet. If you've got a big enough machine, you can make a 12 by 12 sheet. But not many people have got the Big Shot Pro, I think it is. That's the one that makes the 12 by 12. But all these little bits here, they look like little tulips to me. They can be paper pieced.
Yeah, that's what they just as Marie says then, champagne glass. Looks a bit like champagne glass.
Yes, they could be champagne glasses.
Definitely. So all those, if you want to check these out in detail as well, have a look at the pictures and look at all the prep the design team has put together that's gone up to the show for Friday. Join the official Tonic Facebook group. You just type it in Facebook in the search bar. Tonic Studios official Facebook group is a good group, and loads of laughs in there and just stuff like that. It's just a Tonic focus group where we just talk about the shows and everything that's happening. So check them out, and we upload all the designs up there so you can check all those. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for today. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed these 2 makes. Just giving you 2 for the price of 1 today.
2 for the price of 1 today.
And you didn't even pay for that. So there you go. You're 2 up. So yeah, have a great evening, everyone. Enjoy yourselves. We've got more to come on this launch, but it's Friday 10 AM with Jodie. So see you soon, everyone.